internet. Right, well unfortunately we haven't been able to get much done today, so we had a bit of problems with the camera earlier, so we've had to replace that. Hopefully this one is a little bit better than the last one, so we'll see how that goes. I started flattening off the tank. I think I'm going to have to put a bit more filler primer on there. The back's looking really nice and we've lost that edge altogether now, but we have got a few little bits down down each side that I just want to get a bit better. Did try, haven't done the mud guard yet. That's like I say, I just haven't had time today, but let me just show you. Side panel. So no filler primer on the side panel. It's I have used a bit of etch primer. I'm not too sure what the rule is about using etch primer on plastic, but I only used it a little bit, and because there was a lot of plastic showing, and I've primed over that using the 1K primer from Custom Cans, and it's really nice. I haven't even flatted it yet, and I'm going to wet flat it before I paint it, but yeah, that looks really nice. So got to do that. Got to spend some time getting this done, which I'll have a go at now, and we'll see how far we get with that. It looks like it was black at some stage under there, so whether it's come off another bike or not, I don't know, but the amount of paint is just, you know, the layers is just incredible. There's just loads, so we'll have another go at that as well now. I was doing it outside, but now it's raining again, so I'm limited to space in the garage really, but yeah, I'll crack on and let's see what we can do. Okay. Hey internet, so I've got to apologise really. As I said earlier, we've had some problems with the camera today, so we've had to go and replace it. So hopefully this camera is better still than the last one, but it does mean I've missed out on quite a bit of footage from today, unfortunately. I do apologise about that. So where are we up to now? Well, I've just about finished for the day, and we've been able to get some primer on. You might be able to see here, we've got two side panels, they're both done. I've done them pretty much down to the bare plastic, primed them up, and then put some filler primer on top of that, flatted that, and then regular primer again. They're looking really nice, they're looking really good. Where are we up to with everything else? Let's show you. So we've got the tank, just had another coat of primer there, and it's looking really nice, looking really good. Very pleased with it. Don't worry too much about the marks where the badge goes, because obviously the badge is going on that. But other than that, I think the tank is looking super. I did wet flat it this morning, and spotted a few high spots and what have you, but you know, really pleased with the overall result so far. So again, everything is going to be left overnight now, and then I'm going to wet flat it all again tomorrow, as long as I've got the time. So it's just going outside. You can see here we've got the fairing, the tailpiece, which was just an absolute pain. So what I've had to do with that is I had to take it right back to the plastic, everything off it, and got a few runs there on the mud guard, and that's because I've really ladled it on there because I'm not happy with the quality of there's some deformities in the plastic a little bit, so I suppose I could have filled it, and I still might. It's not, you know, I'm not cutting corners, but it's not sufficient that I would fill it. So what I did is I've primed it. I filler primed it over the top. I mean, I flatted it all off after that reaction we had yesterday. So I started afresh again today and primed it, filler primed it, another coat of primer, and it's looking okay now, but it's not a done deal. I'll have to see how it comes out tomorrow when I wet flat it, and if I'm not happy with it, I'm going to start over. I guess it's just one of the problems with old bikes that have got that many layers of paint on, really. I mean, look, I'm covered. So yeah, I'm going to have to order some more supplies at some point. We're just about out of primer. We've still got a bit of etch primer left, still got a bit of filler primer left, but really it's onto the colours. But I'm only going to start applying them if I'm absolutely convinced that the quality is going to be good enough. We'll just have to see. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's like I say, I do apologise, we've missed so much footage today because the other camera breaking, but you know, this GoPro, hopefully it'll be much better and maybe a little bit more reliable than that cheaper one that we had before. So let's just see. We'll catch up again tomorrow. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you give me a big thumbs up for the videos. Please do, and you know, click on the bell icon, because when you do, you'll get notification that I've uploaded some more material. So as I say before, if you've got any comments, please drop them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to get some feedback for how you think I'm doing. It's very much a DIY restoration. I suppose you could also say it's a restoration on a budget, really. You know, you can get bikes done properly, and by that I mean, you know, you can spend a few £1,000s on getting them done. I think the next thing's going to be buying a compressor and a paint gun, so I can start doing the painting a bit more properly. It costs so costly with using aerosols. I mean, to give you an example of the quality of the custom cans aerosols. If I just have a look at the primer here, so when you take the lid off, obviously it's got a good fan for the so you can get a really good coverage. The tins have got really good pressure in them as well. They don't really drop off very much. And also on the back here, you've got a less and more, so you can adjust the amount of paint that is actually being put down as you paint. So, you know, it's a little more than just, you know, an aerosol. And a lot of people are very dismissive about the quality of aerosols, but you know, these, I know I keep going on about it, but you know, they're really good. The quality of finish, let's see, you know, it's going to be really a test, isn't it, this time? Because obviously the RS paints, I've not used them before, and I know that if I'd have had the red off custom cans, it would have had the same adjuster on the aerosol tin. So, you know, let's just have a look at that. But, you know, in a direct comparison, you think you've got the high coat, you know, it's got a standard skinny old nozzle on it, there's no adjustment, and you know, you're putting little tiny stripes on it. It's just, you know, it's quite rubbish in comparison, to be perfectly honest with you. So you know, what I've tried to do with this on the tank this time is just use it in areas where I thought it would benefit from having a bit of the filler primer on. And then, as I say, I've re-primed over the whole of that, and we'll flat it off tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see a good result. I was really pleased with the result on the wet flat this morning, but it's like I say, it just raised a few little issues that I needed to address, so hopefully